know some geomorphological processes. As we are already doing the course on geomorphology, तो हम already course कर रहे हैं geomorphology में. The idea was that we can do some practical exercises, like to see some of the images, like satellite images or some geological maps. तो इसमें बेसिक जो आइडिया था वो ये था कि आप एक मैप के ऊपर या एक सैटेलाइट इमेज के ऊपर या एक जियोलॉजिकल मैप के ऊपर हाउ यू आइडेंटिफाई various features and how these various features can help you to understand the overall geology, especially in the field. Like you see, some formations are soft, some formations are hard in terms of erosion, and if the strata is not eroded uniformly, it gives you the idea that the rocks present in that area are not of one composition. Similarly, the geomorphology also tells you if there is a valley along a fault or if there is an anticline that has been eroded. So all of it gives you important information, not only about the present, but it also gives you information about the past. And the idea, like why we study geomorphology, in especially related to the fieldwork, it can help you understand the present situation. For example, if there is a landslide, we come to know this area is tectonically active. यहाँ पर fault system जो है या subsurface forces जो हैं, they are active and tell you about the important tectonic forces that are present in that area, and also about the rock types. Like for example, if there is a sandstone, or if there is a limestone or a shale, and if a limestone is eroded, it will be a different landform. If a sandstone is eroded, it will be a little different landform and geomorphic feature. Similarly, as we have said that principle of uniformitarianism is that present is the key to the past. Like for example, if a river is flowing today, we say that okay, in the geological record, this type of rivers, they flow like this, they do meander, they do straight channel, like we see last time in our class in geomorphology about the evolution of a stream. We have the youthful age, we have the mature age, and we have the final age of the stream. The basic understanding of geomorphology in the field, it is widely applied in the field. People are so experienced, sometimes they can see the satellite image, see the topographic map, and see the map of the area, and they can identify rock type. Similarly, these days, जैसे आजकल we are moving towards the technology, and we are moving towards the more digital world. Here we have images from Landsat and other satellites, and we have different resolutions, and based on those resolutions we just try to identify various features, especially main fault systems of area, major lithologies, or sometimes we can also identify mineral resources from the satellite images. Studying the geomorphology at a larger scale, geomorphology is also at different scales, just like the landforms. We will see shortly how different scales are available and how they look like in the field. Some basic definitions, we can say that we have topography, we have landforms and geomorphology. Geomorphology, I think, I guess we have already studied, is the study of the surface processes and landforms. However, topography may be a new word for you. Topography is nothing else than it refers to different elevation and relief of Earth's surface. Like for example, if you see Pakistan, we have Karachi somewhere here, and then suddenly the elevation keep on rising until you reach maybe Lahore, and then you reach Islamabad a little bit, and then it goes on until you reach the Karakoram highway, and it keeps on increasing. So what is this called? It is basically the elevation, and it keeps on increasing. And elevation and relief. Relief is uh, the height of a feature as compared to the feature that has lesser height. That is actually the relief of the earth surface or a particular feature. Topography refers to the elevation and relief of the earth surface, and normally we represent topography in a map. We call it as a topographic map. ओके, तो आपने ये याद रखना है कि जो टोपोग्राफिक मैप है उसको हम टोपो शीट्स भी कह सकते हैं, टोपोग्राफिक शीट्स भी कह सकते हैं. और यहाँ पर देयर इज अ ब्रिज बिटवीन यू एंड ज्योग्राफी. Sorry, and then there is a bridge between geology and geography, that geographers, they also study the maps and also study the topography. And topography actually refers to the elevation, and it refers to nothing else than the, you can say that, elevation and how it represents different features. We call those lines as contour lines. A contour line is a line that joins points of equal elevation. I will try that tomorrow. We can see a topographic map in a more detail, and then we see how features look like. The definition of landform is that these are actually the topographic features on Earth's surface. Like for example, a volcano, how a volcano look like in a map, how a lake will look like in a map, how a particular dam site will look like in a map, how particular ridge or particular mountain range like Salt Range, like Magla Hills, like Himalayas, how they look like in a map. We will try to see some of the images so that we can understand how they look like in a broader view, in a map view. Hence, you can get some appreciation of different features, especially the landform features and the how the contours look like. And normally, whenever we go to the field, like few of my friends, they were in the field in Dera Ghazi Khan, especially the tribal belt towards the Balochistan, and the first thing they take is the topographic map, because it can tell you the locations, it can also tell you the elevation of a particular area. However, the landforms are the result of these topographic features, and they look like, and they guide you about the general geology and the stratigraphy of the area. And geomorphology, as we said, is the study of Earth's surface processes and landforms. Combine how these landforms are formed and how they look like is the study, we call it as geomorphology. Well, here we have a few of these colorful images, and we have about 3 of these images, and you can see that you can see some of the common features in all of these 3 images. Can anybody see some common feature? क्या किसी को कोई ऐसी चीज नजर आ रही है जो तीनों में कॉमन हो?
यस सर, मुझे आ रही है।
वही फीचर ऐसा आपको नजर आ रहा है तीनों शीट्स में जो?
ये सर इसके सेंटर
यस
में।
सर, आ रहा है।
Okay, so some of the students, they can see some features, and if you can break it down, you can see some blue color feature that is look like this, and then there are 2 or 3 small dots on top of it. Let's see how it look like here. It is it looks like darker, but almost having the same geometrical shapes. Similarly, you can see it here, and it also have the different features and different colors other than this feature. Well, this is a lake, and जिसको आप झील कहते हैं. So how it looks like in this map, and in this map. Okay. However, you can also notice that in this particular image, there are these undulatory lines that are not parallel, but they look like they represent something. These lines are called contour lines. इसको हम कहते हैं contour line. And contour lines actually represents points of equal elevation. Like for example, if you see this thick line, if you trace this thick line, you can trace it for something here like this. This line represents 300. So it can be 300 feet or it can be 300 meters. What does it represents? It tells you the equal elevation areas that are present on this location, and those locations are actually tied down into one line. We call it as a contour line. Why these lines are not parallel? Because the area is not like a flat land. It has some elevation, and based on that elevation, we actually change the position of these lines. Okay, and you can also notice that some of these lines are dark and some of these lines are light color. The dark color lines are actually index contours, like this one, like this one. These are index contours, and the normal light color lines are just contours. Okay, well, that was the टोपोग्राफिक. तो इसका नाम जो है वो टोपोग्राफिक मैप है, या आप इसको टोपोग्राफिक शीट भी कह सकते हैं. Some people they also call it as topo sheet. Some people they can also call it as topographic elevation map because it represents different elevations. Okay, now the next one is an aerial photograph that has been taken from a satellite or a flying plane. Well, that gives you some features, but it doesn't tells you much about the height. It just tells you about the presence of this lacustrine feature, and maybe some colors of different rocks, and maybe some breakdown, like the breakdown of some of the features that are also represented by the contour lines. This is what we call it as an aerial photograph, and normally nowadays people they try to take aerial photographs along with the topographic maps in the field. Then comes the third one. Here you can see it is more colorful, and it has more variety of features than this one and this one. This is what we call as a geological map. This is a geological map, and it gives you the idea of different type of rocks that are present in that particular area. And you can see that the rocks here, this is very important thing to understand. Like if you understand this thing, I think you understand the idea of today's class. Like if you see this, we have the presence of this particular rock, and this particular rock could have been here, somewhere here. It means that different rock types, they weathered and they are eroded differently. And when weathering and erosion happens, there are various rock types that are exposed and various rock types that are eroded and they come to the surface of earth. And like some of the rock types can be identified based on the contour patterns. Like for example, if you see this green thing, it has a, I don't know the exact lithology, but it has a very medium spaced contours. Like it has a medium scale elevation. It is not that much close contours. It is like little bit medium contours. But if you see this thing, the maroon purple thing, rock, it has some tight features that are that can be, we can say that that are very closely spaced. And another thing, remember, the spacing between the two contour lines actually represents the slope. Like if it is very वाइडली स्पेस, अगर इसके अंदर स्पेस ज्यादा होगी, इट मीन्स जो एलिवेशन है वो जेंटली इंक्रीज कर रही है. लाइक द स्लोप्स और द एलिवेशन like will be gently increasing. लेकिन अगर वो closely है, बहुत close है, it means कि elevation जो है वो बहुत तेजी से बढ़ रही है and we are moving towards a steep. जैसे आपने देखा होगा कि sometime when we go to a mountainous area, we have some roads that are very gentle, like आहिस्ता आहिस्ता आपकी elevation बढ़ती जाती है. लेकिन sometimes some areas we have roads that are very steep. That is where we have the contour lines that are very close. That is the idea behind the contour lines, and how these contour lines, they can be close enough, and how they can be wide enough. Like for example, here the slopes are very gentle, and here the slopes are very steep, or what we can call vertical. Okay, the lithologies, as you can see here, we have used different colors. और जब भी आप rock types को study करते हैं field में, you just give them different colors. Like for example, formation A, you give them yellow color. Formation B, you give them gray color. Formation C, yellow color. Formation D, this reddish color. And then comes formation E, F and G, so and so on. Based on your total rock types, you give them different colors. तो जब आप फील्ड के अंदर इंफॉर्मेशंस को स्टडी करते हैं, you give them different colors, and then you just color them just like your pencil colors, and then you bring that sheet to the office, and then you just try to digitize that sheet. And now what you are seeing, जो अभी आप देख रहे हैं, this is not made from pencil. Actually this has been digitized in the office. तो उसको ऑफिस में वापस आकर you just make it, maybe you use ArcGIS software. That's why I say ArcGIS software is very important for you guys, because it can help you to draw geological maps. And before you guys finish your bachelor's, try to uh, maintain a very good understanding of the ArcGIS software, because it can help you in your future. Okay, well, I think for today that was the planned idea. So if you guys have a question related to today's topic,